My Gavanan Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Adrian, Galadirthan, head of the running team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as Ered Luin. I apologise that this episode that was going to go up on Saturday was replaced with 4 episodes of Warhammer. Well, I don't really apologise because I really enjoyed playing Warhammer. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. But the video has come just a few days later, so you're watching this on Tuesday instead of Saturday. The next episode in this campaign will be next Monday. I just want to say all of that, and now let us carry on. We are moving in on Barqueta to secure that, so that because at the moment there's no one other than us that's really going to take it. Then we should hopefully head back and get Ostgelon. Over in Thorin's Halls, we've got Grinfarn and the 2 Grimborn Reavers. We're training some Tumunzahar nobles, though, and either Grinfarn or the nobles will be heading out with a small army to take Basradum. Wherever the army goes, though, the rings are going to stay in Thorin's Hall so that we maximise the money that we're making here. I am tempted to keep Grinfarn here, but we're losing so much money having these 3 here, and I feel like it's better to get them out and fighting rather than sitting and waiting for the attack. Also, many people as many people have said, I could now attack Mithlond and Harlond, and if I take both of them, then I won't be attacked by the elves in Thorin's Halls. I will be attacked by Bree. The Bree army is considerably easier to deal with, but do we have enough to take down Mithlond is the question. We don't have very long to take it, but I think that probably actually is going to be a better course of action. So our army over here, once you've mopped up and taken Barqueta, we'll leave behind the Tumunzahar nobles with the rings, and we'll take Grinfarn out to take Mithlond, then head over and take Harlond, and then try and get back in time before we're attacked by Bree. He's going to be linking up with this army, which will take Barqueta down quite nicely and quite soon. We are, of course, now neutral with Angmar. But we've now taken a more neutral stance in the world, of course. Our diplomat, however, is all the way over here. We are going out to get an alliance back with Erebor. We want that up as soon as possible. We do not want to be attacked by the dwarves. I want that part of the script done and dusted and cut out. But I am quite tempted, to be honest, to actually try and ally with Angmar. I know I'm not playing the campaign as an evil nation, but I can then turn on Bree in the Northern Dunedain, which I think would be more fun. And if we're about to attack the elves anyway, it'd be nice to know that Angmar's not going to be coming and knocking on our northern side, but we can't get another diplomat because Oh, I can get another diplomat. Why can I get another diplomat? I shouldn't be able to get another diplomat. Oh, well, we can. Well, we'll definitely try that then. We'll sell them Gobadran in exchange for an alliance, which we really want to do really quickly, actually. So, Tumunzahar nobles, if I can swap you out and train you on the next turn. Oh, you're so close to training. Is somewhere building something that I can cancel? No. Oh, Garth Heligoff's getting a pig farm. Yeah, don't worry about your pig farm. Let's get our nobles in then. Perfect. And then you can get your pig farm next time. Perfect. So we'll have Fueros as our most easterly border, and then we'll get Angmar on side, and we'll sweep Eriador away. I hadn't really thought about the fact that we can attack who we like now. And that we are going to have to attack Bree, the Northern Dunedain, or the High Elves in any event. So we might as well gear up and get ready for it. Oh, I feel so free all of a sudden. So we can get a second diplomat, so we will, and we'll hurry him across to the east. So that's what we're doing, and that's where we are. We're going to try and ally with Khazad-dûm, ally with Erebor, because we need to be allied with both of them to get the full use of the Basradum reclamation script, and I'd like to do that. Also, I'm in no interest of defending Thorin's Halls or Fahamgathol from Dwarven attacks, because it's just the same as the Bree attack, except a dwarf army attacks, and I'm just not interested in that. I want to show you every aspect of the script. So I want to show you us getting attacked at least once, but then I want to show you that with the second attack, you can turn it off by allying with them. So that's what we're going to try and do. Oh, that's handy. They're going to give us 2,000 gold coins to take Barqueta.
Aye, Lord.
And we're just about to do that. Why didn't you just move? Well, what was that all about? Right, diplomat. Hanar. Let's get over there, and let's get over there damn quickly. Angmar don't seem to be too concerned. And speaking of not being too concerned, I'll tend to cheat move diplomats, so I am going to do that, I'm afraid. I know people don't like it, but I'm not bothered. You don't have diplomats in later Total War games, and it irks me that we still are abided by their rules here. I'm cheating. I am cheating. I'm well aware that I'm cheating, which is why I say some people won't like it, because some people don't like it. But we'll cheat him over there, and then we'll get that on the next turn, so at least wait another turn. Thorin's Halls has built its port. This is what a dwarven port looks like. It looks very cool. Very nice indeed. We only get 1 tier of port, though, of course. We would have got a 2nd tier if we had sided with the elves. But we didn't do that. Where did the Grimborn Reavers come from? It's the barracks, isn't it? Is it the 2nd tier or the 3rd? It's the 3rd. Because then we'd get 3 free upkeep. We'd start making loads of money. Oh, and that's what we're going for, isn't it? We are going to push for that barracks right now. You can't train anything anyway. You were able to train some labourers. Send those back.
Move out.
We're building our elven force. But we must take Barqueta first. We'll be able to attack Barqueta relatively quickly. Once we've secured the alliance with Angmar, we'll pull back Clan Lord Gore as well. And maybe he could lead the army then. Or do we want Gore to lead the glorious defence of Thorin's Halls against Bree? I think if we send Grinfarn out to attack the elves, and we'll leave Gore behind as the garrison. And we've got to just try and pump garrison troops into Thorin's Halls. Just got to try and make it better. I can't remember if I made the garrison change before or after I started. It was after. I made the garrison change after I started this campaign. So if I build the garrison building, it won't give us a really useful garrison.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
It's
Idiot.
good to see we could reach it.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
Yes, sire.
I wanted them to sell me. I wanted them to buy my map information. I didn't want to give it for free. That was silly. That was very silly. Gobadrine is building a barracks. Don't bother with that. Do not bother with that. Because I'm sure Angmar will say yes when we offer Gobadrine up as our...
have a proposition for us?
demanding. But what if I give you Gobadrine as well? Generous. How about we turn off your map information and you give me 1,000 coins for all of this. Still generous. Let's change that to 2,500. And maybe the military access. I don't want military access. Oh, yeah, look, now that's very generous. Right, make single payment. How much money have you got? You're well off. Let's try 8,500. Let's really punch it. Yes! Yes!
How could we refuse such a generous honor and
You're not at war with Erebor, though, are you? Oh, I should absolutely have looked that up before I did that. No! No! No, no, no. Gally, you idiot. You absolute idiot. No, I was looking at Gundabad. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. Everyone breathe a sigh of relief. Angmar are not at war with Erebor. We do not have to worry. We can ally with Erebor and we'll be a nice little evil alliance in the north. So after years of hounding them, we have finally crushed the soul of Angmar enough that they were happy to pay us to an alliance. And now we can build everything we want. Money is now no concern. So, for Hamgathol, do we want to go a mining network, or do we want to get better forces here by getting the next tier of the miners? Thorin's Halls is building its quarters, so that's all right. Oh, that's a really useful building there, isn't it? No, let's give something in Gehuzanar. Let's give you your mines. Oh, hang on. Master Stoneworkers, are you the 3rd tier? No, you're only the 2nd. That is such a crisp and clear image, and that is such a blurry image, and it's just off in the way. It's really annoying. Although that one is still relatively blurry, and that one's still relatively blurry too. But that one again, nice and crisp and clear, and then that one blurry. It's I don't know what we're doing wrong to make them lose fidelity when they shrink down to the smaller size. Anyway, Gehuzanar, you can give me some mines. That would be worthwhile. Nar's Tomb, you don't have any mines. And you can't really do anything until you're a proper town, so there's not much point building anything here, really. Nothing even really gives money. I mean, maybe... Oh, no, you've got mines as well. They cost 4,500, and they'll give us 325 gold coins. That takes 2 turns to build, and will save us... 450, 200, 675 off the build cost. And it would give us 2 turns of 325. So it's ever so slightly cheaper to... I'm just going to go for... I don't care. I like those buildings. I don't need to think about it too that much. I like those buildings. Right, let's get you back and get you back quickly. Oh, you can't move yet because you're stuck in his zone of control. We'll move you next time.
Aye, sire.
You are moving in.
Move out.
Once you've reached the Barqueta. Oh, it's only got 2 turns. We'll just siege it out. We're in no great rush.
Aye, Lord.
You're back.
Onward.
You can train some pikes. We've got a nice amount of clout and money there, but we need to move. We need to get ready, and we need to start moving down as soon as possible. But I need these armies to come back. I tell you what, your army, once successful, will directly beeline for Mithlond. You're probably not even going to get there in time. And then Grinfarm will link up with you, and then Clan Lord Gore will just rush you back. But for now, it's just an end of the turn.
My lord.
And then the next turn we'll get Erebor on side. They might pay us some money as well. I doubt it, actually. We don't have anything to offer them other than map information, and but we might get 1,000 for it. But then alliances are either way. Alliances can either cost you a lot of money, or they'll pay to join an alliance. But I don't think Erebor will pay us to join an alliance. But we can only wait and see, which is what we'll have to do. But I'm so pleased we've got Angmar on side. But it does mean that war with the Northern Dundun and their ilk is inevitable anyway. Ah, yes, we finally got the second tier of that. I will take that with the money we've got.
Awaiting your command.
Oh, completely missed.
Aye, sire.
There we are.
What do you wish to talk about?
An alliance. And my map information. Oh, apparently that's generous. What about that? What about that? Yes!
It seems we'll have little
Perfect.
choice but to accept your raw deal.
Raw deal.
Aye, farewell.
Glory be. Right, now beeline down to Khazad-dûm. Get there quickish. Quickish? Slightly faster than quick. Quickish.
Aye, my
You have achieved your goal. Get out of their lands before they hate us. Oh, they already do. But they can't break the alliance, so haha. Joke's on you, Angmar. Joke's on you.
March.
I'm not going to bother attacking that. It may mean this episode has no battle in it, but I'm not concerned. We're gearing up to take on Mithlond. Aha, Carlin has spawned. Right, Carlin.
Aye, noble sire.
You're going to take the rings. Oh, is it where the mouse is? Yes, it is. Not where the icon is. Oh, you're the steward of Thorin's halls. Well, let's give that to Carlin as well. Oh, you can't change that one. Damn it!
My lord.
Damn it! That would make sense of leaving him here then, because he gives an even bigger boost again by giving that plus 5% mining income. His acumen is 3. His acumen's only 3. And his loyalty is fantastic, whereas Carlin is basically rebelling. Right, Grinfarn, in order to make it in time, I think you have got to start moving now. So we'll leave Carlin behind. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now it makes 4,000. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. We make almost no money with all of those troops outside. You've got army. I'm going to want all of you. I am going to want all of you. So Garth Heligoth, train yourself some militia.
Aye, lord.
The army to take on the elves would need to be big, but we're going to lose money in order to be able to do it. So bloody be it. The dwarves will march. We'll have Barqueta in a moment.
Aye, my liege.
Gore's army will... They'll all be free. We'll decide where they're going to go. I think we'll take... Oh, I don't know. Clan Lord Gore is the best person, I think, to go and sit in Thorin's halls and take the rings. So I think I'm tempted to take both of them, but we're a Teutonic... No, we're not. We're a family. We're a family, of course. So if they both die, they die. It doesn't matter. I think they're the best 2 generals to have in Thorin's halls. So I am going to take both of them there. But those labourers, I think, will move elsewhere. But for now, that's really all we're doing again. The diplomat has moved. The diplomat up here is heading to Fornos to find out why it's under attack.
Yes, sire.
What's this region? Arthurdine Fields. Arthurdine Fields.
Fields.
Oh, the Northern Dundun have this. Bardi Donionach, isn't it? It's up there somewhere. That's alright. Right, so Barqueta will likely rise up now. I don't think they will actually see out the turn timer. The AI never really does. They normally always attack on the last turn because they might as well. There's a slightly greater chance they'll win if they rise up. They absolutely will lose if they don't, so they do tend to. So I am expecting the rebels to attack us now, which is annoying. We didn't get our troops there in time. But then once Barqueta falls... Oh, it's raining. Once Barqueta falls, that should be some good money on our side. Belloc Thor. Now, the sellswords are a bit of a pain. There's 2 arch units, but we've got the cavalry to deal with those. So we should be all right. And in we go.
To battle.
Oh, wow, it's really raining. That's unexpected. That's pleasing, because the ground will... I mean, I don't have to water the garden today. Right, anyway, drop the rams. Pikes are already out front. Flanks on the edge. You go over there. Cavalry, we've got some archers for you to deal with. They're already out. Hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them before they start doing anything. Bugger the bandits are there. Flank out. Now hit them. Good charge. Pull out and go again. The second tier of archers is there now. Oh, nice. They've grouped themselves together like idiots. Mercenary Cav doing very well. Move the pikes forward. Move you forward. Move you forward. You're going to come back and hit the bandits, but then to be honest, the Ered Luin militia will make short work of those bandits. I'm not overly concerned. Get the cavalry out. Why is that one cavalryman not moving? Come out time 6. There we are. They've abandoned their defensive line. Those will be alright. We'll leave them in. You come for those cell swords. You go for those bandits, and you run around the side. There we are. The line is met, and we've got flanks done. The archers are running away. We've captured the gate. Oh no! Don't charge the cell swords. Don't charge the cell swords. You go and hit those cell swords, and you hit those bandits in the back.
The walls are no longer ours.
There we are. They're dead.
Them.
Bandits are fleeing. It's just the cell swords left now.
General lies dead.
The enemy general has died.
Look how our
97 died. That time the merchant cavalry only lost 2 people. Considerably better. 183, and the merchant cavalry got the most kills. Welcome to the family, merchant cavalry. A great addition. I was so pleased when you offered your hand to my daughter, and I was very, very willing to accept. Speaking of people offering their hands, is that not an image of Beren speaking with Luthien? I think it is. But it could be any elven family really anywhere. But he looks slightly more human than the rest around him.
Noble conquest, sire.
We'll sack the settlement because we don't want another Garth Helegoth situation where it hates us for no reason. Ah, it has been a year to the day since that silent emissary parted our company. It is now clear beyond any doubt that he was a servant of Sauron, and the rings he offered are 3 of the 7 dwarven rings of power. As before, they have worked a dark and sinister devilry over the mountains. Greed, envy, and mistrust have taken hold in the hearts of many. Brothers are at each other's throats. People are hoarding treasures, and brawls and fights are now daily occurrences. This domestic trouble is only a pale shadow of the real problem, however. Grindvan and his grim-born loyalists have now convinced thousands of dwarves that the elves and the simple folk of Eriador are sneering at us once again, mocking us as they sit on top of ancient dwarven treasure. He rallies the people against even our kin, crying out, "Where is Erebor's help for us to reclaim our ancient hold of Basradum? Why will they not spare troops to help reclaim the treasures of Belagost?" It will not be long before he convinces our people that all-out war with all is the only way to secure dwarven safety. So just another little warning message that things are spicing up. Righty-ho, this has no dwarven culture whatsoever, so we are not going to get a garrison here for a very long time, but I'd be very tempted to go with roads, to be honest, because roads, A, help the speed, and they boost our trade. We do also get mines here, interestingly. But we are also hemorrhaging money, so we want to try and use our money where we can. But Barqueta is certainly somewhere. I am going to go with the roads because it's not all that costly and it helps in the long run. And we're going to leave behind that middle militia unit.
Aye, sire. Aye, sire.
There we are. Now you press on. Clanlord Gore, keep making your way west. You're so slow. You're like 9 turns away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. And that's on roads. Jeez. Could you be slower, sir? Could you be slower? I don't really need to waste money on those pikes. You're about to build that, which will give us a bit more money again. But then otherwise, the only other thing from you is a port. We can't afford that at the moment. For Hamgathol could get a pig farm as well, which I think is probably worthwhile, to be honest. Try and get economic buildings while we can.
Aye, Lord. Aye,
Dwarven army musters.
Honor, my lord.
And the elves come. The elves are coming for
Aye,
us.
sire.
Now you might as well wait and group, and
Aye, sire.
we'll merge you all into one army on the next turn. Narston built that stoneworkers hall. It already has free upkeep. And the mines did drop by the amount that we expected. But we can't afford them, so that doesn't matter anyway. And we got roads. Where was those dirt paths? I did not read that. We got our 2,000 gold coins for taking Barqueta, which is nice.
My king. I, my lady.
Fueros could do with liking us more. Do you have something worth like? Oh, you could give us a grain exchange, stoneworkers hall, pig farm. Let's go with a grain exchange. That's at least 50 extra gold coins. I appreciate we are losing 400, but we haven't got a. We'll only lose money for a little while because all of that will be free once it reaches Thorin's halls. Because we can train all of those units, apart from the labourers. Actually, we could do with getting an ironmongers just so we get the labourers for free. But we need other. There are more important buildings than getting labourers for free. But we need to do. We won't be in the red for very long. It's all right. It's all right, and we've got plenty of time yet until the elves attack. I can't remember the turn number until the elves attack, which I think is quite good, really. You do get a warning when they're 4 turns away, and then you can hastily try and make defences. But we've got another message to come yet, which I think is another 4 turns. I think we are 7 to 8 turns away from the elves attack, so we should be all right. Oh, what was that? Send emissary, Woodland Realm. Why did the camera just move? Ah, because this is Rohur's reclaiming the relics script. Dwarves of Nogrod and Belagos crafted many things of renown in ages past. Dwarven skill to work the metal and craft armour and weapons of outstanding quality is well known. With the destruction of Beleriand and of our cities of Belagos and Nogrod, our clans migrated to other dwarven settlements in Middle-earth, where they and their descendants continued their crafts. The Blue Mountain splendour slowly declined as no help came to us from others. Then Longbeards had to flee Khazad-dûm because of Durin's bane. They established other realms in the east, but they too soon were abandoned or taken from them by orcs and dragons, until ultimately some of them returned to the Blue Mountains to start anew. For nearly 6,000 years, no help from others came to us, and now they came and claimed the Blue Mountains as their own. But the tide is changing, and our clans are rising in power again. With the gifting of the rings, we again have means to make Blue Mountain Kingdom as splendid as it was in the days of Belagos and Nogrod. There are relics of our ancestors scattered across the Middle-earth, and we should go and claim them back, as they are rightfully ours. The dwarven blade Narsil, held by the Dunedain, the dragon helm of Dorlomin, resting in Turin's grave on Tol Morwen, and the Horn of the Mark, known also as Eol's Horn, who is in possession of the Rohirrim in Edoras, should be again in dwarven hands, and with them we will return the old days of glory. And then there's a long message about Narsil. We should send our diplomat to the Dunedain city of Fenris Drunin and request the blade is returned to its rightful owners. And indeed, it was made by Telkar of Nogrod, one of the most famed weaponsmiths in Middle-earth history. Oh, you have got a lot of bandits. I think we probably could take Oskelon on the way. Because you have got a lot of bandits.
Laying siege at once.
They had some archers, but if we get them in the square, should we just go for it? Yeah, let's just blooming well go for it. Captain Galadan, 1,913. We're outnumbered 2 to 1, but they're all bandits, and we are dwarves of Ered Luin. And I'd like Oskelon because it'd be a bit more money, and we'll have some troops die, which would also be a bit more money. Nothing like killing off your own men to make sure your financial security. To ensure your financial security. Righty-ho, we can come from 2 sides, which is good, because we don't want to be coming from the side we're currently on. So we will send the pike units. No. Do we want 1 pike unit per side? I think we probably do. So the Firebeards, those swordmen, and you are going to group together, and you're going to go from the 3rd entry point. You're going to come from this side with the militia. On the other side, we will have the other pike unit and our general. And the cavalry, no use for your cavalry today. You won't help at all. Move into the centre. Move into the centre. We just walk in. There's no rush. But you 3 are going to have to run. So if you could run over here, please. We might as well send the cavalry over there. You never know. It won't have... Although it could come in up there, actually. Let's move the cavalry over there. Yeah. All right, let's go to time 6. We'll catch them between the 2 sets of dwarven pikes. Now, the threats today are, of course, the privateer axemen who are armour-piercing. There's some lumbermen in there who are armour-piercing. Otherwise, though, it's just a horde of bandits. Although there are some sellswords somewhere, aren't they? Oh, they're around the back. They've put their general out the back with the archers. Ah, cavalry, then you have a job. Let's move you over there, in fact. Alright, Ered Luin pikes. Just walk in. Just walk in and hit them. And the units coming from behind you are just going to have to come and stand up the aisle. and wait their turn, but the pikes should really do a nice number on our enemy
Our foes
in
appear
these
to be gaining the upper hand
confined
in this battle.
spaces. Alright, those running around the side, how you diddling? You're under attack. But we've caught their archers off guard, so that's not a problem. Right, you guys come in. A cavalry charge, but that was rubbish. Let's come out of time 6. Let's move the general into support. You're not in defensive mode, so you are pushing in. And we'll take out these woodland hunters. I don't know where the general went then. Has he run back into the centre? Yes, there he is. He moved back into the middle. Right, surround and kill those woodland hunters. There we are, they're running. Right, so we've got our 3rd entry point, and we've killed off a whole host of the enemy already. Let's get you to push in. Let's get the general to push in. Let's go up to time 6, because this is just a slog map. You know what to do! Right, the privateer axemen have engaged us there. Now that is the threat. Keep hammering away at them. They've lost almost 50% of their army, and we have lost only 16%. Now our cavalry, you can come around the side, and we should get at least some... We'll get at least a morale shock of you attacking the enemy. Which is better than nothing. Well, the Longbeard phalanx is doing very nicely. And as expected, the bandits are just getting slaughtered. The cavalry's ready to move in. Hit those lumbermen in the back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Nice. Pull out again. Don't leave you in. Now hit those wooden hunters. It is mostly just for the morale damage. Don't want you to stay in there. Right, you killed those lumbermen. Get the general over to hit the sellswords. Pike's just slowly pushing the enemy away, but the sellswords have done a number on the enemy, the units that came through from that side. But those woodland hunters are basically done and dusted. The Tumunzar nobles move in and the pikes move in. And the last of our enemies goes down. Although the sellswords have killed everything that came in on that side, and they've swapped around.
Tidings does victory emerge.
Not unsurprising. The sellswords are the best unit here. You don't want Oin to die
The
there.
enemy general lies dead.
And Oin is
We
right
have
in
sent
amongst
the
it there.
cart to hell.
Yes, we got him out. Right, so there's no risk of our general dying now. So now it's just a slow plod to victory. Sellswords are good, but against 2 pike units, they've got nothing. They have killed all 3 of those, but I'm not too concerned about that. We've got a big enough army to take
Our
Mithlond,
men
I
are
think.
winning the battle.
I hope.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
It is going to be a gamble at Mithlond, but
Our men are in control of the city.
we'll give it a go. Oh, blimey, it's now absolutely torrential rain outside. Down they go. The last few fall before us.
The enemy are
Yes! 498,913. 492 kills, Longbeard Phalanx. Absolutely dominating. Proving why they are much better than Ered Luin Scouts. Much better than Ered Luin Scouts. And a nice solid victory. We lost some troops, so we'll be gaining money straight away. The army can now move through with Oskelon behind secured. And we can head down to take Mithlond.
Victory! We have land
We're just
and
occupied Senia
glory.
village. I would like, very first of all, the roads, if I'm honest, again. No, I don't think roads are all that important this time. Let's get a pipe haul in early doors and then a pig farm after that, because we should be making enough money to build something. It gives us 400 coins as well, that's good. Right, so Oin, the cavalry, the 2 pikes, you are all going to go and join with him. So just stand outside the settlement. And you are going to go back to Thorin's Halls, where we should hopefully in a moment have the next barracks ready. We need a miners' union, don't we? Yes, and then we need a great miners' hall to get the 3rd tier, so we're a good few turns away. Which is why I think actually getting the Stoneworkers Guild will be better, because it reduces the building times by 50%. But we're not going to get that if anywhere else is queued up a building. So Gelon, you're just going to have to pay for that unit. It's only 138, we'll be alright. And Barqueta's got its roads on the go. Fueros has built it's building its grain, yeah. I will keep with the roads in Barqueta, I think. Although, no. Defending Thorin's Halls is more important. So if we take that away, we can get Thorin's Halls quite quickly. In fact, if we take Fueros's grain exchange as well, then Thorin's Halls can build its Stoneworkers Guild. Oh, no, something else just built. What else just built? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Why did we just suddenly lose 1,000 coins?
My king.
Surely something just built somewhere, didn't it? I'm not sure what's just happened there, but we just lost a load of money for no reason. Unless I'm... No, we should have had 3,000. I really don't know what just happened. Am I going mad? I'm going to have to watch this back and see what just happened. But it should build on the next turn at least. But speaking of the next turn, that is going to be where I end this one. So we'll just move our dwarves into position. Get them all together. So that army's ready. And you're going to have those join with you on your way south. You guys are going to head back to Thorin's Halls. And Clan Lord Gore, you're on your way over there as well as we speak. But for now, that's going to be where I end this episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you're looking forward to the next Ered Luin campaign, as I am. But the next video on the channel will be a Dol Amroth episode. But until we speak again, dear friends, Nevair Neden Perimad Melunin, and farewell.